a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva.
Hey guys, welcome back to Queen TV. Excuse the angle, my tripod broke, so this is gonna be the angle of my videos for a little while. Well, not a little while, but just until I get a new tripod, which will hopefully be soon. This is Motivation Monday. I'm getting back started, getting back in the groove of things. We're just gonna jump right into this. So today, my pastor preached about running on empty. He talked about a lot of different things. When this pandemic started and it didn't go away in a couple weeks like we thought it would, we stopped believing in the power of God. It seemed like things weren't getting better, right? So it's so easy for us to dwell on what's going on negatively in our life instead of manifesting the better days. And when I say that, I mean, I'm not saying just be like, oh, I'm gonna have a good day today. Okay, cool. Yeah, you woke up, you manifested that. But if you skip the part about talking to God when you're manifesting something, 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna go down the way you want it to go. I don't know about y'all, but I've learned that when I do stuff just for me, I'm not gonna say I fail, but it holds me back because we are not including the person who can direct our path. If you go to him and give yourself to him, he will make sure you get where you need to be, when you need to be there, how you need to get there, and you're gonna know why you needed to be there. My pastor spoke about God left us his word to guide us. God left us his spirit to empower us. We're not in this alone. God left prayer for us so that we can commune with him. You have to talk to God. You have to run these ideas by God. You know, yeah, you can run your business idea by an investor, right? But the biggest investor in your life is going to be God. He can open doors that you can't open. We keep forgetting that we're not doing it alone. God is there every step of the way. He had it planned out where you were going to end up, how you were going to get there. He had that already planned out. You just had to realize who you were and stop sleeping on yourself. In order for you to receive your blessing, you have to be able to praise somebody else while they're receiving theirs. You can pray about it all day. You can talk to God. You can read the word. You can remember that his spirit empowers you. You can remember all of that stuff. But if you don't put in that work behind it, if you don't put that work in, it's pointless. It's also about consistency. If you're not consistent, you're not showing God that this is something that you really want to do. The enemy will magnify your misfortune to promote his agenda. We have to remember that the devil's sole purpose is to steal, kill, and destroy. He wants to destroy you. He wants to destroy your relationship with God. I want y'all to hear what he said in each of these notes, and I want you to interpret it the way you want to interpret it. As I'm reading these, I want you to ask yourself, what has God done for me lately? And I want you to tell yourself, I deserve to be here. First thing he said was prayer, fasting, giving, and denying yourself makes room for God. It's so easy for us to get caught up in the web of distraction because we're skipping over these simple guidelines. Praying, fasting, giving, denying ourselves, killing that flesh in order to get closer to God. The second thing he said was, in the midst of difficult times, God still has a word. That dream that you're chasing, that business that you want to open, that audition you want to go on, that store you want to work at, that person you want to meet, that person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, whatever it is, don't let the hard times stop you from achieving whatever goals, dreams, New Year's resolutions, whatever it is. Don't let hard times stop you from doing that. If anything, take those hard times and use it as your armor. Put it on and go fight your fight and go win that battle. You have to tune your ear so that you can hear him even in the difficult times. You have to be ready to receive from him. But before you can do that, you have to make sure that that's who you're receiving from. The way you do that is by praying, by fasting, by giving, by denying yourself, by giving your entirety to God, giving yourself entirely to God. When you try, that's when he notices. He also said God is still able to bring you out of everything you have going on. This pandemic, for crying out loud, we're still in the pandemic. We're still here, but we're also still here, if you get what I'm trying to put down. You have to ask yourself, with all the chaos going on, all the people that's dying, why did God choose me? God, what do you see in me that I'm clearly not seeing in myself? And sometimes you have to ask God that, Can you reveal to me what it is that makes me so special? What made me that chosen vessel that you wanted to use, that you kept here for whatever reason? Can you reveal to me what that reason is? There's a reason why you're still here. There's a purpose that you still need to find. Clearly, you're not done yet. In one night, in 1 minute, God can change your situation. You can wake up tomorrow and whatever you've been dreaming for can be sitting right in your face. But you have to follow all the guidelines that we've already talked about. You got to do your praying. You got to do your fasting. You got to do your giving. You got to start denying yourself. You got to start being willing to be empty in order for God to direct your path. You have to. Because he's the only one who can change your situation in a snap of a finger if he wanted to. But you have to be willing to give him that access to you to be able to take over and do what he's already promised you. The last one he said was, you don't know who God is going to use to bring deliverance into your life. That one really stuck with me because, you just have to be careful what bridges you burn, what people you cut off, what people you do dirty, because you just never know. You never know why they were put in your life, what lesson you were supposed to learn from them. You just never know. Like, it's just like, you don't know, and it's crazy, it's sad, but it's the truth. Like, you just never know what God is doing. You have to be willing and open to him coming in and taking over. Do your praying, do your fasting, start giving, denying yourself, continue to believe in the power of God. Use his word to guide you. Use his spirit to remember that his spirit is there to empower you. And pray. To end this video off, I just want to say this. We're all here for a reason. Your purpose does not have to be clear to you right now, but just know that you have one. You're still here for a reason. God loves you. I love you. Let's get on a road to healing, a road to being able to get ourselves out of that web of distractions. But always remember this. In one night, in 1 minute, God can change your situation. I also forgot to mention at the end of the video, don't wait. Always remember that you are a chosen vessel. You are a chosen one. Make sure you pray. Remember that his spirit is there to guide you, and his word is there to help you. All that other stuff I said earlier in the video. Be on the lookout for more videos this week. Thank y'all for tuning in. Queen TV.